My name is Margaret. I'm 62 years old, and this is the first time I've ever told this story out loud. Not because I wanted to stay silent, but because every time I tried to speak about it, my chest felt too heavy to breathe. Still, I feel like someone needs to hear this, maybe you. I met my husband when we were barely adults. We were 21 and 23. We had nothing figured out, no money, no plan, no house. Just two young people who felt safe when we were together. He used to walk me home every night, even when it meant a longer route for him. He said, "If something ever happens to you, I want to be close enough to help." I thought that was love, and I was right. We got married quickly, not because it was convenient, but because being apart felt wrong. We believed we had all the time in the world. Then real life arrived. Our first child was born, then the second, then the third. Beautiful, wonderful chaos. Sleepless nights, diapers, school lunches, doctor visits, and responsibilities we never could have imagined when we said our vows. My husband started working longer hours, overtime, weekends, holidays, not because he wanted to be away from us, but because he wanted to give us everything. People would say, "You're so lucky, your husband works so hard for you." And I would smile. But inside, I sometimes wished someone would say, "You're lucky, you still look at each other the way you do." We dreamed of traveling, we dreamed of slow mornings, we dreamed of sitting on a porch somewhere, doing absolutely nothing, just enjoying each other. But every time we looked at the calendar, reality answered first. Not enough money yet. The kids need braces, college savings, the roof needs fixing, the car is making a strange sound, the water heater broke again. Life always had a louder voice than our dreams. At some point, we decided we needed a bigger house, not for luxury, but simply because 3 children grow faster than you expect. My husband started building it himself, after work, on weekends, in the evenings. He'd come home exhausted, hands sore, shoulders tense, clothes covered in dust. And every night I'd say, "One day, when this house is done, we'll rest." He would smile and say, "One day." Years passed. The house was finally finished. But by then, the kids were teenagers, and now the goals had shifted again. College, tuition, books, dorm rooms, emergency expenses. So once again, we said, just a little longer. The thing nobody warns you about is this. You don't feel like you're postponing your life. You feel like you're being responsible. You tell yourself you're doing the right thing. That sacrifice is what love looks like. And maybe sometimes it is. But years have a way of disappearing quietly. I still loved him. He still loved me. We didn't fight much. We weren't unhappy, but we weren't really living either. We were functioning, surviving, managing, always planning for a future that kept moving further away. Sometimes late at night, after the house was finally quiet, we'd sit in the kitchen, just the two of us, 2 cups of tea, tired eyes, soft voices, and he'd say, "Do you remember how we used to talk for hours?" I'd smile and say, "I remember." Then we'd both fall asleep in our chairs. When the children finally grew up, graduated, moved out, got married, people told us, "Now it's your turn." And for the first time in decades, that sentence actually felt real. That was the moment we finally said it out loud. Let's stop waiting. We chose a small place by the ocean. Nothing fancy, just sunlight, warm air, and time that finally belonged to us. No schedules, no alarms, no responsibilities waiting in the background. Just us. The first morning there, he woke up before me. When I opened my eyes, he was sitting on the balcony, watching the sun rise like it was something sacred. I asked, "Why are you up so early?" He smiled and said, "I don't want to waste a single moment of this." That sentence, I didn't realize it at the time, but it would stay with me forever. We walked slowly, holding hands like teenagers. We talked about everything and nothing. We laughed more than we had in years. We ate slowly. We sat quietly. We watched people. We watched waves. We didn't need entertainment. We didn't need distractions. We just needed each other. One evening, we sat on the beach as the sun was going down. He turned to me and said something so simple, so honest, that it still echoes in my head. He said, "Why did we wait so long to do this?" I didn't have an answer. I still don't. That week felt like we had finally stepped into the life we were always supposed to live. Not rushed, not stressed, not postponed, just present. That was the moment we finally said it out loud. Let's stop waiting. On the flight home, he held my hand the entire time. Not because he was afraid of flying. He never was. But because I think he had remembered something we both forgot for too many years. That love needs time, attention, presence. When we got home, reality slowly came back. The house, the routine, the unfinished projects, and of course, the renovation. He stood in the hallway looking at the walls he had been meaning to repaint. Then he looked at me and smiled. He said, "You know what? The walls can wait, but let's not wait again." And for the first time in our entire marriage, we truly meant it. We started planning small things. Weekend breakfasts out, evening walks, a second trip. Just little pieces of life we had been denying ourselves for decades. Nothing dramatic, just finally choosing each other. And then, one afternoon, an ordinary afternoon, everything stopped. He had been working in the living room, fixing something minor, nothing urgent, nothing serious. I went to the kitchen and poured him a glass of water. Just a normal moment. A moment I had lived 1,000 times before. When I walked back into the room, he was lying on the floor. At first, my mind refused to understand what I was seeing. I said his name, once, twice, 3 times. He didn't answer. People talk about moments like this as if they are loud, as if there's chaos, screaming, dramatic scenes. But the truth is, it was unbearably quiet. Too quiet. By the time the doctors arrived, it was already too late. A sudden heart attack. No warning, no time. Just gone. Later that evening, after everyone had left, after the house became silent again, I sat beside him. I touched his face one last time. And this is the part that breaks me, even now. He still had the tan from our vacation, just a faint golden warmth on his skin. A reminder that just days earlier, he had been alive, laughing, holding my hand, making plans. And I remember smiling, not because I wasn't shattered, but because I was grateful that at least he didn't leave this world exhausted, stressed, deprived. He left this world knowing what it felt like to finally live, but the weight of the realization that followed, that nearly crushed me. All those years we postponed, all those trips we canceled, all those moments we delayed, all those memories we could have had, gone, unlived. We always believed we were being responsible. We told ourselves, just a few more years, just until the kids are grown, just until the house is finished, just until we have enough. But here is the truth nobody likes to face. There is no finish line. There is no moment where life finally becomes perfectly convenient. There is only now, and then, sometimes, suddenly, there is nothing. I don't tell this story for sympathy. I tell it because I see so many people doing exactly what we did, waiting, postponing, sacrificing their present to protect a future that is never guaranteed. You tell yourself, I'll rest when this project is over. We'll travel when the kids are older. We'll reconnect when life calms down. We'll enjoy each other when things slow down. But things don't slow down on their own. Life does not give you permission to start living. You have to take it. So if you're listening to this, please hear me. The house will wait. The renovation will wait. The career ladder will wait. The deadlines will wait. But the people you love, they do not wait. Time does not wait. Your life does not wait. Make time for the dinners, the walks, the small trips, the long conversations, the slow mornings, the laughter, the hand-holding. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one you choose. If I could go back, I wouldn't change our love, but I would change our timing. I would tell our younger selves, don't wait to live the life you're already in. And if you take anything from this story, let it be this. Don't build a life so busy that you forget to actually live inside it, because one day you may look back and realize you waited too long. Please, don't make our mistake. Choose each other now. Choose life now. Not someday, today.